Coming to theaters.
Friend.
There's no one I'd sooner trust my life with.
A loving woman.
Do you take this woman to be your...
May kiss the bride.
A promising future.
An army of fanatics has attacked a British fortress in the Sudan. Congratulations to you all. We are shipping off to war.
Until he questioned.
I sometimes wonder what a godforsaken desert has to do with Her Majesty the Queen.
An unjust war.
It means he's a coward.
He's the best soldier in the regiment.
Please leave these barracks immediately. You're all that matters to me now.
But saving his friend.
It's not just about us. Jack can give his life for you.
Is the one mission.
Across the desert. Can you take me there or not?
Can you speak Arabic?
I can learn.
Can you learn to look like an Arab?
Worth fighting for.
Why is it so important to follow your friends?
To help them. If I can.
How many bullets? One. Gotta make it count.
Paramount Pictures and Miramax Films.
We will preserve the dignity of our empire.
Take you across 2 continents.
Time to put his gun down! Don't!
And behind enemy lines.
I saw them taken alive.
Your army abandoned them.
Just come back to me safely.
You're responsible to yourself.
I am responsible to my friends.
I will find him.
The 4 Feathers.
The school is exclusive.
You can be the president of the United States if you really want to be. Even my dad likes you.
The parties are extreme.
Right now, everything is so perfect.
The future is bright.
You feel safe with me because we accept each other.
But nothing this good lasts forever.
Got a missing persons. Male, Caucasian, 24 years. Name Embry Langan.
This fall.
He disappeared.
He disappeared or he left school? Which?
Both, I think. I haven't heard from him.
Not once?
Not even once.
You're thinking about the comp, aren't you?
Sort of. He's not my type.
Smart, sensitive, wants only to talk about you. Or is that not your type?
The clues all point to murder.
Embry was the love of her life.
Was he a jealous guy?
He didn't like her friends, particularly the guy friends.
Guys are drawn to her, and she doesn't notice them, so they go crazy.
Though the truth
You might want to ask yourself why you're so interested in her.
Hey, detective! Finding any clues?
has a life of its own.
Having trouble sleeping, and when I do sleep, I'm having these weird dreams.
It's been a long time since I've watched you sleep.
Paramount Pictures and Spyglass Entertainment present from the Academy Award-winning writer of Traffic.
I saw Embry. I think he's back. He's been watching me.
Katie Holmes.
I go away for a while, and look what happens.
Benjamin Bratt.
I need to see this guy.
Some mysteries
Embry, why are you doing this?
just won't die.
Wherever you go, I can follow.
Abandon.
You're
Your aunt's a very lucky woman, Angelica, because she has two lives. She has the life she's leading, also the book she's writing.
Mrs. Dalloway said she would buy the flowers herself.
Mrs. Dalloway said she would buy the flowers herself.
Sally, I think I'll buy the flowers myself.
3 different women.
This life, it's what I've always wanted. I had an idea of our happiness.
Each living a lie.
I wish, for your sake, Leonard, I could be happy in this quietness.
Each putting someone else's life.
Good morning, Mrs. Dalloway.
First.
That is what we do. That is what people do. They stay alive for each other.
What about your own life? Just wait till I die. Then you'll have to think of yourself.
Mom, what's happening?
He gives me that look to say your life is so trivial.
It only matters if you think it's true.
My life has been stolen from me.
Virginia, you have an obligation to your own sanity.
I am attended by doctors everywhere. I am attended by doctors who inform me of my own interests.
Baking the cake for Daddy to show him that we love him.
Otherwise, he won't know we love him.
That's right.
I don't know what's happening. I seem to be unraveling.
Come to bed, Laura Brown.
I remember one morning getting up at dawn. There was such a sense of possibility. And I remember thinking to myself, this is the beginning of happiness. I have lost those feelings forever.
Mommy, I love you.
Don't worry, honey. Everything's fine. You're my guy.
To look life in the face. To know it for what it is. To love it for what it is. It is the right of every human being.
Now in theaters.
The Americans have forward deployed a George Washington-class submarine with Polaris nuclear missiles. Unfortunately, our response is still in dry dock.
He was the elite of the Russian Navy.
To undertake an exercise of this scope may be, with respect, premature.
There is no doubt in my mind that K-19 is ready to fulfill her mission.
The pride of the High Command.
Sea trials begin in 2 weeks. The boat isn't ready. We deliver or we drown.
The shield of Mother Russia.
No sailors have been given such a boat as K-19. It is the finest submarine in the world. We will not fail.
I just hope you pick the right man. But in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
We're sitting on a pile of uranium.
Wrap this around your private parts.
He was all that stood between the superpowers.
I have a contact dead ahead.
Continue the dive.
300 meters is close to crush depth.
I know.
And total nuclear war.
Captain, they fired a torpedo.
Fire Missile 3.
He nearly got us killed today. The political branch gives you the authority to approve any change of command.
Based on an astonishing true story.
You needlessly endangered this boat and its crew.
Report! We've got a leak!
The core's heating up. The mission's over.
I'll tell you when the mission is over.
The radiation is going to kill us all.
No! Core temperature is 450 degrees and rising!
K-19 has broken off radio contact.
Harrison Ford.
Our situation is desperate. At any moment we could have an explosion.
Hiroshima, 1.4 megatons.
Liam Neeson.
No captain in the Soviet Navy has ever been faced with such decisions. The fate of the boat, the crew, the fate of the world, all in the balance.
I want my men off this boat.
Some men pray for miracles.
I would rather die than abandon my men.
Heroes fight for them.
Surface to both! 950!
Coming to video cassette and DVD.
Hello, Kathy.
I can't make it.
Where are you going?
I can't tell you that.
Jack, tell her where you're going. In fact, tell her who you work for. She'll be impressed.
I work for the CIA, and the director asked me at the last minute to come with him to Russia to do a nuclear arms inspection.
That is so lame.
Hello?
You're about to breathe air that's way over your pay grade, so listen up. You're going to be asked for analysis and advice, so be sure you know what you're talking about. Welcome to the CIA, sport.
At a time of increasing tension,
According to this, there are 17 senior scientists on duty today.
I only count 14.
deliberate deception,
3 Russian scientists are missing. I need to know where they are.
I don't go on the missions. I just write reports.
So write a report about it.
I'm an analyst.
I'm not trained for this.
Just be my eyes and ears.
I can't be with somebody who's going to keep their life hidden from me, Jack.
I will not let that happen.
and new enemies.
You don't fight Russia and America. You get Russia and America to fight each other and destroy each other.
Only 2 men suspect the truth.
What's a South African doing in the Ukraine with 3 Russian scientists in a crate from Israel?
Fair guess they're building a bomb.
From the electrifying bestseller by Tom Clancy.
The crate was put on a cargo freighter headed for the East Coast.
What? And the producer of Clear and Present Danger and Patriot Games.
It's Ryan! The bomb is in play!
Ben Affleck.
Where's the president now?
They're taking him airborne. They think it might be the Russians.
It wasn't the Russians!
Morgan Freeman.
It adds up. You just don't like what it adds up to.
If you strike against the Russians, you sacrifice your moral authority.
We have reason to believe the bomb was the work of terrorists, not the Russians.
Hit him. Mr. President, they're scrambling their fighters.
My orders are to get the right information to the people who make the decision.
Put it in your report.
And if you shut me out, your family and 25 million other families will be dead.
The Sum of All Fears. Directed by Phil Alden Robinson.
Take this file. Take it over to the courthouse.
An ambitious attorney. File the papers and get out. A desperate father.
I found a house for Valerie and for the boys if she'll have me back.
Show me the house.
You're approved.
I thought you were gonna say no.
They had no reason to meet. Until today.
You alright? Yeah. Are you? Yeah. You got an insurance card?
It's only gonna take 5 minutes.
Sorry, I gotta go.
Well, can I get a lift? I gotta go, man. I'm late. Oh, man, don't leave me out here like this,
Sorry,
man.
better luck next time.
Hey, you're leaving the scene of an accident.
Here to present some papers to the court.
What do you got?
I made a mistake.
Bring me back that file by the end of the day.
Hey, guys.
Daddy, you're really late. Mom went in already.
This guy hit me on the FDR. He cut me off.
You know, if this was my marriage and it was this important to me, I would have been here on time. Next case.
It's from the file. He's got the file.
How'd it go?
I'm really sorry.
You're sorry.
Want to go to jail?
What? You didn't know who these people were?
What do I do?
You need that file.
I will give you $10,000. You think I want money? What I want is my time back.
It's gonna be bad.
There's this guy. He helps out with things that need helping out.
You get your file back. Mr. Doyle Gibson is now bankrupt.
This is a mistake. I need this loan. I need it for my life.
It says you're bankrupt.
Academy Award nominee Samuel L. Jackson.
You have the power to turn this on. You have the power to turn it off. It'll take me half an hour to get to my bank. Now, if my credit's not on by the time I get there, I destroy the file.
Academy Award winner Ben Affleck.
I need to turn back on right away.
That's a little harder.
Please, man, don't tell me that.
Everything decent is held together by a covenant. And you and what's his name? You broke the contract.
Changing lanes.
Now available on video cassette and DVD.
Wake up, David. Wake up, David. Wake up, David. Sunday morning, I'm waking up. Focus on a coffee cup. Don't even know whose bed I'm in. Where do I start? Where do I begin? Where do I start? Where do I begin?
There's an explanation for all this, David.
This is the end.
23 years ago, Francis Ford Coppola created a groundbreaking masterpiece. Now on DVD and video, he's taking you further. With an entirely new version featuring a wealth of footage that's never been seen before.
Everyone gets everything he wants. I wanted a mission, and for my sins, they gave me one.
Your mission is to proceed up the Nung River, pick up Colonel Kurtz's path at New Mung Ba, and terminate the Colonel's command.
Terminate with extreme prejudice.
You can get any place up that river that suits you, young captain.
If I say it's safe to surf this beach, Captain, it's safe to surf this beach.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
We're going upriver about 75 clicks.
That's Cambodia, Captain.
Incoming! Just get us upriver. Who's the commanding officer here?
Ain't you?
Marlon Brando, Robert Duvall, Martin Sheen, Lawrence Fishburne, Dennis Hopper, and Harrison Ford. You may have been up, but you've never seen this.
I'm a soldier. You're an errand boy. Sent by grocery clerks.
Excuse me.
Can you help me, please?
Last Norman?
Yes.
2 blocks this way, 1 block that way, to the left. And you're right there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick.
I'm Max's guy in the customs house.
24 guards.
This is a very big payoff for very acceptable risks.
$30 million.
9 video cameras.
All right. Paint me a picture.
I got floor plans. I got security completely wrapped around my finger.
Sorry.
4 alarm systems.
I can handle the system in there if someone else can break into this box.
After this, no more jobs. This is the last one I'm doing. I'm quitting.
How many times you told me that in 25 years?
All to protect a safe that has never been cracked.
You gotta admit that this kid did a pretty good show.
Thank you.
I run this operation down to the smallest detail. If I think for 1 second you're not living up to your end of it, or if you hold out on me in any way, I walk. Understood?
That doesn't work for me. I've done this down to the last detail. Don't put me on the sideline when it's time to collect. Don't do it.
It's a dangerous game you're playing here. Are we clear?
Yeah, we're clear. I'll take some respect from you for starters. How about that?
Paramount Pictures and Mandalay Pictures present.
Who's this?
Cousin.
Cousin. That's my cousin. We've all got family here, which is nice.
In 25 years, I've never worked with a gun, and I'm not going to start now. Next time, don't bring a gun.
Robert De Niro, Edward Norton, Angela Bassett, and Marlon Brando.
Can you get me the bypass codes?
You want to talk or you want to see what I got?
Got it.
It will take all of them to get it.
TikTok.
But only one will keep it.
Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I don't see what you and Max are doing?
When did you start thinking you were better than me?
You trying to talk me into taking a sucker's share on a score that I set up from the beginning.
This whole game is one big long shot. And if you don't have the discipline to stay away from the gambles, then one day you will go down. It's inevitable.
You want me to list the ways I can burn you? We either work this out right now or I will take you down.
Daddy, what is a war?
It's when some people try to take the lives of other people. And then soldiers like your daddy have to, it's my job to go over there and stop them.
Welcome to the new cavalry. We will ride into battle, and this will be our horse.
Fly into hostile territory, outnumbered 10,000 miles from home. They want to fly with you for some reason. I guess it's because they think you're the best.
I suppose I have a choice in all this.
You sure don't.
I have today ordered to Vietnam 125,000 men. Additional forces will be needed later.
We'll be landing under fire, gentlemen. Men will die. We are going into battle against a tough and determined enemy.
It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
We need illumination on the perimeter.
Men are so young, and when I look at them, I see our boys.
What do you think about being a soldier and a father?
I hope that being good at the one makes me better at the other.
When we go into battle, I will be the first to set foot on the field, and I will be the last to step off. But we will all come home together.
Do you know the most common thing an American soldier says when he's dying on the battlefield? Tell my wife.
I love her. Those are my men out there, and I'm going in to get them.
You men have done a hell of a job today.
They won't get through us, sir. You can count on it.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.